3 seconds remaining, and they're going for the dagger right now, lining up for Hydra, and that's the map.
Could be in the back.
Nice, Paco. Nice, Paco.
I'm
getting the red. I'm helping towards time.
Nice, good job, Paco. Let me know if you need help. Nothing curved.
Yo, one short.
Work with. Get those extra 2 ticks by me.
Oh, Hydra.
Good. Nice.
Goodness me. Especially if they can earn a couple streaks, so you're going to contest this all the way down to the very end, and they are finding every single kill in the feed. Shotzzy, the last player up. You take care of him, you have them in the trap.
Easier said than done, though. The self-stun works out, pistol out, also the prediction.
Oh my god.
And shot.
With Dashi as the overseer, the fallout of this play has just been a hardpoint hold here from Optic Texas. Can they get in? Whoa, that's hip fire at its finest. A little bit of magic from Shotzzy.
Match out together. And now pressure onto a PC quickly, and he's gonna get caught. They go so fast. Smoke down, immediate 8 plant.
Ladies and gentlemen, your MVP of the 2024 championship is Shotzzy! Oh my!
RX tries to start it off, but not able to get anything else with it. Gwinn with the movement, though. He's movement. And with only 25 seconds left, you're going to force a couple players from Carolina to hit that early rotation. You still have a couple players here trying to contest them.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Just make it dangerous for him.
It's Clay sliding around. There is a trade. Power positions, though, over the Ravens. That's going to be 3 dead at a crucial time. Sim is the last man. That is all 4-point Ravens.
And this is enough for the win. It's enough for the win. Beans does it. No, he does get him off their time. He picks up 2. Opportunity Boston. You got to flood in and contest just for 2. The cutoff bend.
Jinxed it. Doesn't matter. My go.
My go! 1 player left. Hudson. Oh! Seals the deal. Oh! With a record-setting seal. Oh! But it's my honor to announce the Rookie of the Year from the Carolina Royal Ravens. Make some noise for Gwinn!
3 for 1, though. Thieves cooking up a little bit, but Shotzzy off the off spawn comes through unpredicted and reduces it just down to Joe Deceives. Semtex toss, but
On the south side of the map, and they are getting absolutely bodied over here. Shotzzy managed to get Linz up to the point, though. That's a small victory. Oh, the super.
Look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I wouldn't do it.
Almost a turn
Did
from Fred. Not
it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the breaks and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got me driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm Blender Mifflin. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle of Riddick. Boom, bottle full of Ritalin. I hit him with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. My bad, fell asleep at the gas. No time to wait though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. New Tesla just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Vanko. I just did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it.
I've been on a mission like totally spice. I'm a baddie, she bad, but she totally nice. Heel zo blue en het doos wil ik white. Ik hoef niet met jou, dat is zo voor mijn luik. He do it for sure, but he left with a why. Yeah, we live, but we destined to die. Just say that on me, but I'm ending a lie. I'm a lie, en ik voel me net Memphis Depay. En ik jaag op de goed in de scene. Moest eigenlijk rennen, we lopen misschien. En ik wil niet eens kijken, mijn ogen die zien. Is er niet genoeg dat ik koop door het team. Doof in de beat. Hier co-star, I got 5 on my name, I got no star. Come to me just to see how my shoes are.
They said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it.
Came out with a tweet, except for the only one, which was Gwinn. Now, in my opinion, just from the outside looking in, they gave Gwinn the keys. They said, Gwinn, we're going to build around you. You're the best player on the team. We're going to give you the keys. You can blow it up if you want to. You can keep them if you want to. What do you want to do with the team? And it looks like Gwinn blew it up. Looks like he hit the red button. And he's looking to make changes here. I mean, I'm guessing he's probably talking to the coaching staff and trying to figure out what he wants to do. But what do you guys think is happening with this team? What do you think Gwynn's doing here? I mean, what do you guys think is happening here? I mean, what do you?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. I have no fucking clue.
We should ask Pat first, Mr. Gwinn guy. What do you think Gwinn should do?
I think he should have find a time machine, go back in time, and listen to me a year ago and make the Gwinn guy. I think that's what he should do.
Well, now that he can't do that, what should he do?
Try and get the fuck off this org. That should have been the first step. He should have been the one saying, I want out. You can keep guys. I just don't expect, I mean, there's also rumors that this Carolina team isn't even going to be the team.
We'll get that later.
So, I don't know. It's a weird situation. I don't think he's going to get anybody good enough, honestly, to matter.
I don't think Gwinn had anything to do with him dropping his entire team. I think the org is in limbo, and potentially they're at a point where Gwinn is their only like valuable piece. They feel like and I think this is going to be a roster that unless Gwinn leaves to go join a better team and he gets an offer and gets pulled, this is going to be one of those organizations that will not have a roster until like closer to roster mania ending. Like the rest of the bottom tier teams probably will.
I mean, Mac, do you guys like it if it was Slasher, Nero, Gwinn, and TJ?
I would much rather have like Teach or something run a flex. I'm not gonna lie. I think Gwynn's potential, at least this year with the sub, was fucking insane.
Yeah, Gwynn's staying on a sub. I think if anything, probably TJ will flex, and then Nero and Gwinn would be the subs.
I do not want to see Gwinn on a flex. Like I'm sure like he'll be pretty good, but
is the only reason I bring it up. But I would like to see Teach run an AR again because he was really good at doing it. It would make sense for me.
It's just, I look through, let's say Gwinn is going to still run at a sub, which he may well be, and maybe Tej doesn't have as good of a year this year, but I think he can. And obviously search and destroy is important, especially when you're a team looking to get upset wins. S&D is important. Tej is always going to deliver there. You look down the rest of this list, you're looking at the SMGs. Kremp, Mac, Hixie, 04, Linz, Kismet, Estriel, Hook, Snoopy, like, none of these SMGs are making your eyes light up. The only one that is Gwinn. So, and that's a highly important role on all of these teams. You've got to put some respect on that, I would say. And I actually like, it pains me to say it, but the Ravens might have built a good roster here.
Okay, in Search and Destroy, they're not going to really have a clue of what this player likes to do.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the map too, but with a good start from Falcons, it's been a nice rally here from Ravens. Gwinn leading the way, Rookie of the Year last year, up to 12-8. TJ, though, coming off his most consistent year, since P04? We're going back. Like, he had been kind of up and down, but last year really put together a great body of work, despite the fact he didn't get the team results.
Yeah, I mean, him and Gwinn, they were a very strong duo. They just could not qualify for jams. Just had a lot of opportunities potentially to get there. But Gwinn right back to it. Rookie of the Year, 15-8, double positive on 3 in a row. But as you said, you gave up 40 points between P2 to Falcons after that. Not much. Where, I mean, Carolina, they have a very strong lead.
Well, now if you're Falcons, you got to do the same thing here if you're going to get back into this game. Have a nice P1 into P2. See if you can start to clean things up. TJ, though, gets the kill, up the rope, dances out, and then drop.
175 or so, and Carolina locking down P1. Vivid able to play his life. He's on 4 in a row. Almost number 5. Gwynn's gonna take that one, but you just have aim assist all over the map. And a lot of the times this can be what's so difficult, it's those breaks at certain hills. Then half the time your nades, they'll have to be on point, maybe to find the opening. Gwinn with a triple.
Well, finally, a P1 where you get some time if you're Royal Ravens after those first couple. Now you see 20 to close it out if you're Royal Ravens. This is where they need to clean up the P1 to the P2. Shut down what Falcons was doing well. So far, they have done it. This might be the last push on forward. Can they get them out of the point? TJ, next up to bat, able to win the first. Second, his teammate Gwinn picks up. There's one more that gets up. The trade does eventually get through from Vivid, and that should seal it. Map will. Second bit of progress is done. Pressure now to Royal Ravens to kind of disrupt this. They got 2 kills, so they want to push it on forward. That's going to get exited out of the point for now. You only have 20 seconds remaining, though, is the issue. But I love the patience here. Can't just die for free. They're kind of wondering, where did he go? He reach house and wins it. What a play there from exit, especially the pressure of the clock. He wins that one too. That's a hell of a play.
No, if he was at B, might be gone.
That would have been done. That would have been such an insane play.
Yeah, but the patience, pays off. They're just thinking he's going to go back towards A, right through the hole. But he doesn't. Stays at the door, is able to find a pick, but not done yet. They have to get this extension. It's going to be 3 dead. Kicks trying to play his life, almost able to snap, but 10 seconds, and they have to sprint forward. And TJ is here to mow him down.
Yeah, you just got so much forward position right now for your Royal Ravens. And if Falcons outclass him in the search, Ravens absolutely outclassed them in the control. They were trying to dance into a third, but Slasher at least up to the task in that fight. You look to get the remaining 10 or so seconds here, and now we get ready for RP4. What are you seeing control-wise, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, this can be the blender here if you get into a clean setup. Which Carolina, it really isn't doing. Gwynn's rotated. Him and Slasher are in a great spot, but the numbers, it's down to a 1 versus 1. Slasher gets 2, Gwinn gets 2, 5 in a row. And now Carolina get the setup that they want. Vivid locking down, big door. Someone's going to watch Zip, someone's going to watch Spiral, and this could be a lot of time here for Ravens.
I mean, you tell me Vivid's 4 and 12 and TJ's 3 and 9. I feel pretty good about the position I'm in. The fact that you had a tie game, basically. I know TJ gets 2 now, but it was really just kind of Slasher. And then Gwinn went on 5 in a row to get there. So, like, they were getting bodied a bit.
Yeah, getting smoked. But this is, they had to do what they had to do. They had to break on P3, well, re-break and early rotation with P4 control, and this is where you're going to win the map.
Slasher deep in his bag now. Movement. That's where you're fortunate. You've at least got another point to work with. Nice shots of the pistol there from Abood. The feed, they'll go 2 for 2. Tries the chow top window. Gwinn will see her head later as that's sent into the next map. Nice stretch here from Falcons.
Yet a couple of players spawn out. This is what Ravens did to them last time, but inside of ammo, they have to win the gunfights. There's 1 player left in Vivid who's able to find 1, and then they spawn out just as the hill pops.
And that's probably the deepest spawn we've seen on this point. Like, I swear, it has been like this hard point in this particular map is played like a P1. Like, it has just been chaos around this point. You finally get a decent spawn out. Well, if you're Royal Ravens to get them out, but now you come in with 2 entries of your Falcons. TJ still up and fighting. 6 points needed for Royal Ravens, 28 needed for Falcons. Falcons continue to find kills. There's another big break here into the point, and they can win it here, Joe.
All right, Jan. Watch number 4, though. That's going to be Vivid. Trying to go up top, maybe to find an angle through the zip line. The rest of his teammates going to work the spawn. Vivid, that point man, he's going to find the opener. Gwinn, TJ follow it up, and now Exit's got to make a miracle happen. Not going to happen. It's a close one, but Carolina able to take it through the respawn.
Carolina just the ice late and a couple of hard points. A little bit different than map 1, obviously, but when they needed to make big plays, they did.
Look at him doing the work, just trying to hit the early route with still 20 seconds to fight for. That's a little bit of extra space and time for Carolina to get closer to that 200-point mark. Lynn's trying to do it. Oh, he's been good at this before. The walking triple kill from day 1. He gets 2 here, and that's going to lead to some space for LAG to rotate quickly to P2.
Yeah, creating these layers is what they need, because they need a flawless hold here at P2. Try to get themselves back into the game. A route being hit from TJ, able to win the one-on-one versus Kismet. Where is he now going to spawn? It's going to be all the way across the map, so it's the teammates now approaching from the front. That's 3 dead. Last player alive in the back is going to be Lynn's, and a flawless play from Carolina on this P2.
This team is moving. They look unreal. And a lot of it is coming again off of a first blood on these motions from their AR line, giving themselves chances at 4v3s time and time again. Gwinn trying to survive inside the hard point, up and down. Just a single pump, he's good for it. Kismet at range really can't do anything, but you got to still try to hit something here if you're LAG with the clock starting to tick against you. David, 4 in a row. Carolina putting a beat down on the Gorillas main squad on LA. And Vivid has instantly quelled some of the map 1 doubts from last they played because, wow. Sure seems to have. He is chasing shadows right now. Timing is everything right here. He sees Priesta. That's going to be enough now for the pop-over. But Priesta wins his 1 versus Vivid to the 1v1. Not a lot of time remaining. Gwinn, he's going to have a chance to do it, and he does take it. 4v4 post plant. Slasher gets confirmation on where Skies' position, but was the opener. Goes the way of Kismet on the mid-zig. Lynn right behind some of the play. He still stays concealed. Slasher, what did he do? It's an opportunity and Skies cannot convert. Follow-up should be decent here from Gwinn, but instead Gwinn just takes the back seat. He's got the Hellstorm. He's going to try to win the game with this right here. You have to try to chase him down if you're Priest and Lynn. Do any of these missiles connect? The first two will not. The last bit of ordnance goes over to Priest's direction. He'll land. That's 6 in a row for Gwinn. A 1v1 with Linz. 13 seconds on the clock. And Linz is taking the patient approach, but how long can he wait? Apparently long enough. Linz finds Gwinn on the mantle, and that'll be enough to extend the map.
He didn't get it. He did not get it. He did not get it. Carolina walked away victorious, Alan.
The big question here as the opening battle does resort into a 2v2. TJ, bottom side Jim, gets help from Slasher, and Carolina can get the early time on P1.
And they already flipped the spawns. That is exactly how you want to come out when you're not spawning on the preferred side of that P2 AP. But as soon as I say that, Gorillas find 3 in a row. So at least find an early pick, but now you got Gwinn, the player on my fantasy team who's so far getting me a lot of points this weekend. Sitting at 3-1, holding down top cap while his team is just soaking up this D1 time. 10 seconds, no one watching the overextension to the low side of kitchen, so Slasher strikes first. TJ and Gwinn through the front doors are able to find everyone after that. 4 dead, spawns all the way across the map. Another break for Carolina.
Yeah, one thing we did see in LAG's matchup versus Minnesota to open up their CDL year was that they were prone to just being too bunkered up, giving away too much space where they can't even confirm information. And look at the results. It's just an immediate break and a convincing one at that. And Slasher up top, not even being contested at top bedroom. Shuts down Lynn's inside the hardpoint. Priesta trying to survive over toward the gym, and nope, not gonna happen. Lynn's following up, and you can feel it. It's just getting really one by one they come, one by one they fall. LAG absolutely obliterated as Carolina continue to tally more time on P1, and Gwinn gets to work locking down the high ground.
And this is the 3rd time where the Gorillas do not want to be fighting from flat side. They want to be the team holding down from piano, because look at how difficult it is to get past the ARs on the side of the Ravens. Finally, an SMG is able to get on through, but for how much time? Linz is able to find a double, still the spawns in the back pocket for Carolina, and Gwinn is just dancing with death. Catches another double in the back pocket.
Just a hot swap between the AR and the SMG. Getting it done. Priesta tracked down, backside P. Oh my! 6 in a row. He's got possibly 7 and 8 in front of him. Oh, and he wants it. Little heat check out of Gwinn. Shuts down everything. TJ on the follow-up. It's perfection. Carolina, a masterclass here on Skyline. One more chance for LAG to try to break. Niven's been tagged, but he's still shooting back as LAG will be absolutely thrown out of Skyline. A 3-1 affair as Carolina find a win.
It's now time to bring in last year's Rookie of the Year, off to a fantastic start. Gwinn, talk to me about that search and destroy to kick things off. How's this team feeling in this new game mode for Black Ops 6?
We feel great in S&D. That first S&D loss versus the Falcons was not the best show. We kind of went away from what we talk about, but we're very confident in S&D. We feel like we're one of the best in S&D.
And it shows, for sure, in this series especially. Gwinn, congratulations on the win.
Gwinn, I want to ask you, you play with a couple vets now. What's it been like to play with Slasher so far? Obviously a world champion, back on a Treyarch title. He has a ton of confidence. How's that affected you in your game?
It affected me a lot. Honestly, having someone else that is, even though he's a veteran, he's still insane at the game. He's literally just on phase, like one of the best players in the game still. So he's given me a lot to work on. My comms have always been my weak point, so he's been really hammering me on comms. I've been trying my hardest to get better at it, and I feel like it's kind of improved a lot so far.
But you are playing against a very strong veteran squad, world champions on the LAG lineup. How did you guys get the best of them in the hard points? Did it feel like they don't have a full understanding of the rotations, or are you guys just on that game mode?
I feel like we were on it. Especially that last map, they couldn't kill me, so I don't know if there was much they could do, so I felt like we were just very confident, and it showed. You
guys are looking great. Congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you.
That boy Gwinn is
That
a
is
shooter,
Gwinn.
man.
That's Carolina.
That boy's
Nameless has
shooting,
picked
man.
him twice. 2 times he has
It makes it a 3-team league. Optic, FaZe, LA Thieves. Where do you rank these guys? This team's unbelievable. This team, if this is true, this team's unbelievable because Hydra has one-man army potential. I feel like Hydra and Scrap, assuming Envoy doesn't face some inconsistencies like he saw this most recent season. Also, Ghosty was unbelievable. This is literally an insane roster. It makes it a 3-team league. It also shows me that teams are desperate to make money now. Like Cloud9, for example, buying a spot and then willing to sell arguably the best player in the world tells you a lot about the current state of esports. Everybody's trying to actually make money now. That old VC money, that investment money, you know, teams aren't getting these $30 million investments. You know what I'm saying? Yixi with a big 10 bomb. Thank you so much, bro. Let's get a Wixie in here. Much love, bro. Much love. I'll tell you what this does. This puts, I mean, it's automatically a top 3 team. I still think on any given day, any of the top 3 can beat each other, right? Optic can beat this roster could beat Optic, FaZe could beat this roster, vice versa. That's just the level that this team will automatically be if this roster is true.
I felt like I was in a fucking movie, dude. Like Tobey Maguire or something, you know, like slinging these deals because we had the deal, then it fell through, then a new offer came in, we had it again, then it went away. So it was like a very turbulent 2 weeks, and I was very stressed out, but inevitably we got it done and we got them to sign the deal.
So I was guys came together as a package. Paco, I think you're kind of like the biggest question on my mind after winning.
Because I didn't sign.
Because you didn't sign, literally. God damn it, dude. After winning champs 2 years ago with NYSL, and then you guys won a major this past year, right?
Yeah, somehow.
Okay, so
somehow.
What do you think was like kind of like the breaking point for you where you were going to go try to navigate and explore other options aside from Kiz, Caesar, and Sib?
I mean, we just couldn't win like any majors. We just won one major without like
personality.
Yeah, that was just not matching. We're just not matching well. So I was just thinking of
here because you guys, you know, besides Sib, you, Kiz, and Sky seem like a pretty good foundational, you know, core.
I would rather
need a new environment sometimes.
No, I don't have the wall.
That's okay, Paco. How would you say it in French?
BO6 then.
They're equal. They will all probably win an event, and then champs will be a toss-up, and whoever plays the best at champs wins it.
Okay, but who do you think is going to be the best? Rank them 1 through 3 in BO6. Not using NW3.
I can see Thieves being the best. I can see Thieves being insane.
For Thieves, it's like just figuring out how you're going to be as a team. Like, you have obviously the talent to win. You just got to fucking find out how we're going to play and then go from there and be a factor throughout the year. So,
hallucinating. Scrap. Good start in this one. Good hard point control. He just wanted to send it with a pistol. It doesn't really work out for him. As Crim slides underneath, he's traded out quickly, though. Hydra, we've been excited to watch this guy's POV on this particular title because he has some of the most fluid movement, some of the best gunny you're ever going to see, and he is going to be a highlight machine this year. Awkward engagement there, but able to snap back and take him down as he pushes out the 4-1. And Thieves in the second hard point.
You know, middle dumpster, right? So you fight for a little bit of scrap time. Now try to find a great position for some close spawns, but yeah, Hydra, he's 5 in a row. But as we said, Thieves, that is about as good as it's going to get. This is a team absolutely going to have great communication. It is showing right now 18 points away from winning map 1 is Hydra. Outside of the map again, very close from messing up that movement, but he recovers, then wins the gunfight now on the hill.
Unbelievable stuff out of him yet again. 10 points for the victory. Still winning gunfights. Envoy there right with him. As they can obviously win it here in, out of the map. And looking for the final ticks. Just have to rally back and close this one out. Is that one will be done. A monster victory, 250-94. It's Scrap Rip. 2 are going to die. Only kill's going to be onto attach, but the nades are on point off a spawn, and that's what you needed. You got to hope if you get that situation again, you got a trophy to work with, but you still have Envoy here. Still progressing the point, still pausing the clock.
Yeah, it's at least 7-7, but yeah, now you're going to have to take advantage, I think. That's going to be 2 dead. Down. So, of course, a couple of more nades, but the numbers are here for LA Thieves. Josie finds another one, just finessing, playing his life so well. Can he get some help from Josie? Hits the slide. Josie, Envoy, shut it down. Map 3 to Thieves.
But now you got to win a couple of gunfights.
And
the same thing happens. Same exact goddamn thing. Same exact goddamn thing.
This 4 in a row. And I mean, yeah, Hydra just able to play his life on that pinch, finding the first one, and his teammates get the rest. Yeah, with about 20 seconds left. This guy's just so tough to track on the map.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally 3 or 4 straight points where you finally get a break and then you just get thumped with that next push. I know they don't, like, get a break and get their perfect setup or anything. It's a bit of a mess, but you're just not getting a kill. Not getting a kill. And again, at risk of that 100-point deficit is Hydra. He is on one right now, 6 in a row before he drops up to 21-9, leading the lobby by a wide margin.
I mean, can't win it on this one, but yeah, damn close. It's going to be very, very close, his LA Thieves. Route once again to try to flank all the way through, and I think he finds the timing. My thoughts are behind number 7 is Sim, just trying to get some time. But there is Hydra. They lost him. He has been so darn good looking for the 40. Not going to find that. But maybe because they won't win here, he does.
Yeah, he might still pop the 40, but how many multi-kills has he had around the hard point? Play after play. In it to close it, there's number 40, 41. Map is done. Hydra, a bomb here on the map for this superstar roster. Looking good, I mean.
The human UAV. Oh, look at that spawn for Draza, by the way. Just an absolute gift behind P4.
Yeah, we'll see if you can do anything with it, though, because Envoy is on the move. They haven't read it yet. They've got no idea. And now they're going to find the hardpoint type Draza waiting for reinforcements. Another classic look on Vault. Highly, wait a minute, what is this? Is Envoy once again gifted another brilliant kill? He can do no wrong here on Vault. Hydra with the front line covered, now phase. Back to the drawing board on the attack here. God, this is such a tough map for him.
That's honest to God unbelievable. I'd want to hear the comms in that moment just to know if he got called out, because as soon as we think Draza got given a gift, Envoy just starts preempting the door. So that's absurdly heads-up gameplay, or just a little bit lucky, but LA Thieves taking full advantage. Hydra, by the way, is starting to catch up to Envoy, who has been responsible for the hill time. Singing sweet there on P4, an incredible hill for LA Thieves.
Door. Mid door draws. Mid door telling me. Shot, kill me. I'll come with theirs. We gotta block. Gotta block. Make sure we're blocking. Mid close. Nice, bro. You, he's going line. I'm dead. Line, what's at you? Let's talk. What's at you, Cell? And you went back to mid. It's Simp. I don't know what he's doing. Nice. They're all white now. All should be white. That's on me. Nice. White in mid. The top white. Run to mid. The top white, and they spawned front white. One shot front white. One shot front white. I needed him. Nice. Go. Fly. We're missing one. He's gonna be the white on top.
Yeah, we should have run it down towards yellow.
Hey, behind me. Wait, this one out. That's him. Everyone's one out. Yo, I'm going top. I'm getting right. No,
okay,
get
I heard your cop.
Yo, I'll go white. Yeah, listen, I can square. I have your left cross, whoever's white. Hold in you. Cross left cell, not too white yet. He's white now, front white. Right. Too white, one more. In white, and one you. Last one. You're out. Back. Watch out, line. Line?
Nothing on the back.
Line dead. Let's go front. Look for in white, right?
No, in white. He's in white. Go in the back.
Spawning mid.
Nothing you.
Yep, spawning mid. This guy's a fucking bum.
These guys are awful, bro. Nothing you.
Low weight.
Low weight, I can look behind.
To the back.
And your reigning MVP of the 2023 season is double negative. Hydra talking crazy, Scrap talking crazy. Thieves are out for blood, man.
Yeah, they're getting it. They're getting blood. It is nearly over, folks. Don't worry. Put FaZe out of their misery. Wow. What a map 1. It's an open B-bomb site. Nobody home just yet. Got to watch out. 5 ways into this location. Plant, and the 2 ARs of the Thieves now on the retake. Scrap strikes first, and oh my god, they literally fall into the lap of the Thieves. They had to do so little to make that right.
Been fairly consistent. Whoever gets that first blood ends up winning the round. These 2 teams playing at their absolute best, and there's the first blood you're looking for. Driving skills not good enough. That just means Sims back in spawn, and Abizi falls as well. 4v2 with bomb down. How about an offensive round?
Oh, Ghosty's got himself such a sweet position here. Wait a minute. You've got to deal the death blow to Sim, though. Somehow gets it. Instant trades. That's a big one. Match point Thieves.
Gone on a world war.
Scraps on the defuse. It's nearly done. Envoy on the coverage. That's it.
Still going?
Done. No, Cell's here. Cell trying to stay alive. It's a 1v3. 1v2. Envoy puts them down, and the Thieves find victory.
get tougher. They're going to have the top teams, right? So you can't be in a situation where you're like that roster, you're starting in losers bracket. That's not a good look for them.
Their schedule's going to get tougher, but this show just got way better. Do you know why?
I do know why.
The best SMG in the game, according to Alleycat, joins us live via the internet. Hydra, all the way from LA. Congrats on the
Yo, chill out.
How are we feeling about being one of the best teams, if not the best team in opening week?
Dude, it is. That is that's Sophia Falcone.
Feels
it's
good.
crazy.
I'm used to start 0-2 during the season. Now I'm starting 2-0.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm happy, man.
We're happy for you.
My God, Hydra, I don't know how you keep doing it. Best SMG in the game by far. I have to ask about that last game 5 S&D, if you can remember for me. It was round number 7. Scrap. He pushes all the way up B Street. He gets a kill. You guys are sitting in vault waiting for the drop to plant A. Who made that play call? Because that was literally the change you guys needed to win that S&D.
Yeah, Deal made the play call. I mean, we just followed Deal right here.
That's crazy.
Ernie made a good play, getting in for B, getting a kill, so we just...
Listen, that's a perfect shot for the question that I'm going to ask you, Paco. You're an absolute beast. It's phenomenal watching you in these games. Playing with Scrap, what has that been like? Obviously, he's an insane AR. You're an insane SMG. Talk to me about that dynamic and the energy you guys have in these matches.
I mean, Ernie's a beast. I mean, there's nothing like I can say bad about him. He's just like a monster on the map. I mean, I don't even know, like he's just a fucking beast.
I love that.
Are there potential worries in the LA Thieves camp? Do you guys argue after a loss? Are egos going to be a problem moving forward?
We definitely argue. I mean, we're humans and we love like winning. So if we lose, everybody's gonna argue. That's not only our team, that's every team in the league.
Good answer.
I guess I would hope so. But yeah, there's no ego. Everybody like just like playing with each other. When we lose, we're gonna have some arguments. When we win, we're just gonna enjoy it.
Love it. You got plenty more to come. Anyone you're looking forward to playing here at the CDL before we let you go?
Yeah, Optic, I need 2 wins. The 5-1 last chance, still in my mind. I need Optic.
Love that call out. Hydra, we'll let you go celebrate with the team. Shout out to Nate
January
for us.
19th, we get to watch it.
Cheers, buddy.
Wait, I'm confused. So I'm confused.
Wait, how many league matches we got?
The first 2 qualifiers, there's 7, and then the next 2, there's only 5.
Bro, there's like
not that bad.
13 league matches in qualifier.
Wait, so why how is it? Hold on, I'm so confused. Why is it only qualifier 1? Wait,
No, I'm pretty sure. Wait,
what's that tourney shit?
What are the 3 matches for? Which one's the tournament?
I'm pretty sure apparently it's before our matches.
Exactly. So is the Boston C9 shit the minor tournament?
Yeah, I think that is. I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, I don't know. All I know is that we have 7 qualifiers, first 2 splits, and then the next 2 we have 5.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and we have those minors, but I'm not sure how the minors get fit in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's time. Wait. I think
There's more online matches.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it's that one shit again, dude.
But at least it's a minor. But there's only 5 qualifiers for the next major 3, major 4 is only 5 qualifiers, which is good. In my opinion, I like when it's 5 qualifiers.
I agree.
But I like the minors if it's like actually going to be properly like ran and shit.
Is there a prize pool for these minors?
Yeah, I think like 500 each. I have no idea.
Fucking Zuma flank tourneys, glorified.
Damn, we play every team.
We only play FaZe and Thieves twice. Out of every team we play 3 times.
The minors are before the qualifiers,
but we play only them twice.
Why?
But every other team we play 3 times.
It's like,
of course.
Okay, cool. I think they're saving it for LAN.
100%.
Yeah,
because we're gonna have bangers on LAN this year. I could already see it. So
not this game,
But this game on LAN with the fucking crowd is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, because it's just world.
I'm not gonna be calling out.
It's literally like AW. You just fight every life. Take a chow. Like somebody's getting world start every other life. Like
that's in the
breach.
A little over 3 weeks.
Boston. Who did we play first last year? Yeah,
New York.
Oh, you did play New York.
Oh yeah,
and because I was game 5.
I remember the facility was.
I remember that round 11.
Remember that facility?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. Big meeting after. Shit my pants. It's similar actually over there, but worse. Imagine what we had.
You should say that story.
And Dante, I never forget this.
And then the facility would listen. I remember I'm lagging, bro. I'm gonna say this. I'm lagging. I'm like, something ain't right. You guys all leave. I'm desk there looking at my PC, waiting till everybody leaves. Waiting. GG's. Good try, guys. Good try. I remember just not even looking at anybody's face. Waiting, bro. I'm investigating. And then obviously, didn't like what I saw in the investigation. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I remember thinking, holy shit, that was pretty brain dead.
Oh my god, bro.
We talked about
going to win because they fired JCap.
We've talked about all these teams have potential landmines, right? Like Optic coming off a year winning champs. Like, can they get through this sort of hangover thing? Like,
It was brought home to the Optic Texas camp, and they couldn't have picked a better year to do it with the addition of Kenny as well as Pred getting their rings for their first time on this organization.
Namus is going to tell you why they're great, but first, if you don't know them already, it's time to meet Optic Texas.
See in the feed there to pick up the kill that Fred ended up dropping. So Optic, hey, might have gotten picked apart just a little bit on P1, but they convert the scrap time and the rotation win into P2. I mean, a couple little moments where Optic looking flawless on Skyline.
They didn't give up spawns once in that entire set of play. Damn, son, Shotzzy with a 2-5 spree right now. It was Kenny in the feed, but it's lies. Here comes another as Shotzzy continues to be a problem for Boston. P2 now open for business, and Optic are putting in the work.
Yeah, it makes sense. Shotzzy is basically the sleeper agent, but if the gameplay is perfect, now we get to hear the reigning world champs comms.
No way! Low, Boston with the top side of the map covered.
Oh, now we get to flank. Yeah, sorry, Purge. Welcome to the respawn game again. And I mean, just like that, Optic, full control of the map, full control of time. You can get Kenny blocking spawns, and he'll be in a power position to help you out. This might just be game.
Yeah, here we go. Right into the Semtex of Shotzzy. Awakening, done. Toast, cooked. Game, set. At least map 1. As this has been an absolute run from Optic Texas. Sprees across the board. It's all 4. As these boys have come out swinging. A champs victory and a slight hiccup at EWC has not cost them their strength whatsoever. Game may not be over yet, but Fred, he's trying to close it out now.
Man, this is just a map where you feel the pain and feel the pressure. Getting it done on P1.
Don't.
And a wonderful job by the backline player, using the windows on the van to a T. And Awakening really just staying alive. His team is able to work through the middle of the map right now, but really just drawing and capturing Kenny's attention, and it works out. 4 lives remaining.
All lives remaining, 15 seconds, a moment here. Can Purge get a kill? No, Shotzzy catches him sprinting over to Snoopy. Can you do something magical? The answer is no. The young wizard Shotzzy dispels that. The mana burn complete, 3 lives remaining. A quick stop of the clock, wait a minute. Kenny's there for the save. And what a round of Vault that was. Believe it.
It is a 3v3. You got a round of S&D, but Optic forced to make the moves, but Purge falls into Shotzi's lap. 3v2.
3v2, 15 seconds. Actually finds a kill at range. Number 7, Snoopy has got to somehow pull it out. There's the red dot. Here comes the final moment. Optic take the lead.
Good Lord, what a vault. I thought Purge was about to do it, but...
Big comeback like this. 3 straight rounds. Let's find out if we can write that story for them. Shotzzy, nice opener there. Purge with immediate trade through. And again, it is absolute chaos, Purge. Here in the final moments. Can Purge find his 3rd? No, he cannot. Big bit of work from Kenny and Shotzzy there. They find it. Here comes Cammy now to immediately push the trade. Nobody home, though. It's Cammy's 5th in a row. Now in the 1v1 against Dashy for the map. King of Clutch. Catches an 8! Cammy! Boston breach! Take game 5. And they hand Optic the L.
Does find one. That immediately flipped the spawns around completely. Shotzzy on 6 is looking for the Hellstorm and also trying to contest this back spawn.
Shotzzy hasn't died for like the last 2 minutes. He's just been finessing around, trying to make the plays with the SMG and might find himself in another opportunity that makes it now 7 in a row, make it 8. The movement king just dancing, able to secure the spawns now for Optic Texas. They don't look good off the rip, but when you got a player of his caliber, he's able to get things done that are not supposed to happen.
Come on, that shit, eh? Pick a break, pick a break. Okay, deep block the touch, one little topic, right? Big con, big con. Okay, I'm looking at this guy. They're bombs. I'm living. I'm right down.
Unreal scenes here, Jay. I mean, Optic are having it their way. Shotzzy in particular. I mean, 20 and 8 It's just max efficiency. Watch the front. And you mentioned it perfectly. Pred just walks on in, finds a couple kills, flips things around, and now Optic could win the game right here. Prep tagged up just enough to allow assists to be tallied, and the final shots will ring out as Optic dominate map number 1, 250 to 130. Optic, Prep, similar route that he had hit in the opener. This time, though, it's countered immediately as you've got Shotzzy on the grab. Optic swarm and deal with Cloud9 in the first 15 seconds.
Now attach another 1v3. Can he clutch up this time around? He finds the first kill. Great shots onto the second, but he gained all the info.
Reading of the nades, attaches will land attack. Oh! And Kenny right.
The AR finds that first blood, and now that avenue of attack for Shotzzy is open.
Yeah, Cloud9 knows that they have to try to push forward. They do get attached into a slippery spot, but he's been seen by Dashy. And now it's all on to Civ. First shot's clean. How does he get out of here, though, is the question, and the answer is he will not.
So on what Crep is doing behind enemy lines, he's just blocking that spawn, forcing all of Optic Texas to work that overextension up through B Street, but it's an all-out mix fest, and again, Shotzzy somehow, some way, with an SMG, pushes on up and already finds himself in towards Art.
Couple of shots on the cross. Stun will also place, but Civ doesn't matter. The extra help from his own nade works out nicely, and Shotzzy is a cat with 9 lives right now. Mac on the hunt, seen over through the rafters. No idea where he's gone to. I feel like we're going to be having this perspective on our screens a lot this year, Jay, because oh my goodness, he is the most impossible kill on the server right now.
Just can't keep track of him, man. He keeps getting lost. And when an SMG of his caliber is getting lost, you're just simply not going to have a good time. As that progression already working its way quickly up for that second segment. That's already 3 dead in the feed. Shotzzy on 5 in a row. B is now going to be able to be done. Time is going to be extended. And Optic now find themselves up by 7 lives.
Back towards an even stat line. 13.7 is where the clock will stop. Shotzzy, again, gets a kill, gets away. No one wants to chow him. He's going to be off the regen, and then as soon as he does, he hops right back into the point. Are we joking? This kid is a monster. And now he's all of a sudden in enemy territory. Not going to make much of a difference. There's not going to be an extra 60 seconds for Cloud9 to work with. And oh my goodness, are we kidding?
A round of search and destroy here. As Mac is able to get the better of Dashy. No more respawns now for the green wall. As this is going to be their last push, but Crep finds 1. Pred and Dashy combine for 2, make it 3, and this is a scary moment. Optic still got a chance.
Oh, and Max giving away his position. A couple of trail shots towards Shotzzy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's a bit of a threat, and now here comes Shotzzy around the back. He knows the defense is right in front of him. Oh, weird moment through the door, but Civ still gets shut down. It's just Attach, last one left. Clock is ticking, though. Someone's got to touch. 1.3. Attach for the 1v2. Seen by Shotzzy through the doors. Has time to try to make his way back over to the zone, but Shotzzy goes unnoticed, and Optic will find the final kill and take the series.
What happened against Boston?
What happened against Boston is lack of good practice is honestly the best way to put it. I feel like our practice the last couple weeks haven't really been, to our standards, so definitely need to lock in for sure.
You know what? Forget all that. I got the question we all want to know. Who wins in a 1v1? You or Hydra?
Oh, snap. I mean, I have to say myself because if I'm saying someone else,
say confidently at least.
Well, of course me. But he definitely one of the players that obviously I have a ton of respect for him. The way he plays is like somewhat similar. So, yeah, nothing but good things to say to him.
Looking forward to that.
Oh, shit. It's been officially announced. Is everybody surprised? Is everybody surprised? Gosh. Kyler's playing on tomorrow. He's playing tomorrow. The boys play tomorrow. Oh, shit.
Now we're seeing a role reversal. Pred is now out and Hoop seems to be back in. So initially it's like, okay, why what exactly is going on here. And then Ronnie does an article on the Breaking Point site as well, where he writes the following. Optic Texas are evaluating a change in the starting roster now. As of course, as of recording, they've not confirmed this yet, but all of the details point towards this being the eventuality. So the way he describes it is, he's dealing with personal issues outside of the game. The team is said to be targeting Hook to join the starting roster, as Pred is currently dealing with out-of-game issues. So this is pretty much all that is said on the matter.
Instead of like actually talking about what's been going on, like I've been kind of like denying it. I've been embarrassed like to like talk about. I just wasn't being a good version of myself. I wasn't being a good person. I was affecting a lot of relationships with people, so many things when it comes to that, like my family, my friends. I'd like show up to practice or whatever, like, and I just wouldn't be myself. I was just sad, bro. I was just fighting like my mental stuff. I wasn't able to compete and juggle what I'm going through right now. That's the honest truth. Like I just wasn't able to compete and be myself and be the best version of myself while I was competing. I have to go work on my mental health and make sure that I'm in a stable mindset to like be able to just do normal shit.
For me personally, without really knowing what's going on, if somebody says they're going through some tough mentally, you know, you can't really try or press them too much. But if I'm putting myself in Pred's shoes from a career perspective and I plan to come back, I plan to compete again, I plan to try to get back into the league whenever I get my taken care of or get my mind right, I think there's always going to be a lot of questions circulating what transpired for them to make such an aggressive change to the roster to move away from him as a player after winning a world championship.
This is one that I don't think anyone saw coming. We knew Hook was the top free agent out on the market. He's been scooped up here already, Alley Cat.
And I heard he is so good at this game, and that doesn't surprise me at all. I'm really excited to see him plugged into this roster.
Hook in for Pred right now, and let's talk about the new lineup. What is this going to do to Optic Texas? Can you get stronger than the previous roster?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, I think, you know, we've seen Hook time and time again take it over in games. He's a fast-paced player.
Fall from that fight, but as you take a look at the minimap, who's got rotation and X? It's 2 members, making 3 from Surge.
Yeah, switch him down to 10. What kind of play does he find? You see number 5. He goes all the way in a route. He's going to have his spawn on him as well. Shotzzy will spawn with him. He's able to find one. Are they going to expect Shotzzy to be here? That's going to be the question, and he is. Nasty goes on a 5 in a row, then picks up that double. 1 second to go, and Surge able to clutch it out on P3 and P4.
A start for Hoop. 2-0 start for Optic. See if you can find any more success, but not looking good. It's an opening pick from Kenny, and then they just send it forward. Abuz, I thought, maybe going to be able to get 2 there, but walks away with 1. Able to stay up, though, and gives himself a chance in this 2 versus 3. We'll see if Nasty can find anything from up top. Abuz is just bringing him back by himself, putting the squad on his back. Now to a 2 versus 2 we go. Finally, he is dropped.
It's crazy. He had the read on Dashy working the pinch as well. But Nasty, he's got to get the bomb, which is all the way in spawn. Maybe spotted Dashy. Could have just been X-ray for us. But yeah, he's just near hunt. Playing prop hunt pretty much.
Yeah, there's just so many items on the map out there. Another solid map statistically out of Dashy as he's quadruple positive in this one. A boost of 5 HP and a little overzealous and holding his ground. He'll get dropped.
Someone's in a car. They might be toast. Shotzzy's literally hunting them in spawn. Nasty is still in his car. I'm very surprised. But he's trying to give some comms. Your team's dead. You died.
That is the comp. Everybody's dead. It was just going on a little bit of a drive there was Nasty.
Gunfight instead. He's going to get caught. Now it's over to Dashy. They know Abuz is there. 1 second. He's able to get on it. So 2 versus 2. Kenny and Dashy, they do find the second tick. So a small win there, but can they win the round? They're just going to get on the point. The nades may be exhausted. 1 versus 1. Dashy wins it.
Oh my God, Dashy with both in a wild round. I thought you were gonna have maybe 2 straight kills there and a chance to pounce onto the point. Trying to find
you might have. I thought he was gonna get the trade there.
Gotta win gunfights like that. They're not able to do it. They're dropping all over the place.
It's 9 in a row for a 10 in a row.
Yeah.
Since we talked about it, how good of a situation it looked like for Surge, and that is gone.
It is just stolen here from Optic Texas. An insane stretch there defensively. They'll take the control. They'll take a 2-1 edge. It's crazy to think back to his World War II year. Like, best player in the game. Yeah. Sub in hand. Different player now, but still the same player in heart. Now, how much will the lead look like when we get ready for our next one as we get ready to go out towards Bell? Shotzzy. Might be tough to bunny hop in this game at times, but he's making it look easy. And now our new hard point is up, and once again, Optic Texas early control. He's going to have some pressure here early, so Dashy doing whatever he can to stay up. He just wants to match his time for map 1 with a 3 minutes in the hard point, however he had, but going to be tough to do on this particular map. Spread out a little more evenly for the Optic Texas boys.
And as ugly as like the scoreboard is, again, for Surge, you're only down 30. You're just going to have to get him off this time and start capitalizing.
Well, that's how they're
these rotations.
That's how they're going to beat some of these teams. Like, I don't think they're going to outslay them by 20. Like a team like an Optic, a team like a FaZe, like, it is a blast to watch.
It is beautiful.
Ooh, Kenny, a little snap back up to +7. And after a very quick break in a fantastic, I mean, how are you going to win? If you have spawns in the hold for this hard point and you get broken every time of the first push, I mean, you're not going to win the map. You're not going to win the map.
And how many of these have we had where it's 10 kills in a row? You know, for Optic throughout this series. I mean, you just see the scoreboard for Surge. I think they're lucky to get 100.
Yeah, no, it kind of feels that way. They are getting slaughtered. We thought maybe a little bit too much talent on this Optic Texas roster for this particular matchup. It's seeming that way as they close out the map 4. They drop the first hard point as Abuza puts up 45 in the record, but from that point forward, they do not look back.
And now you're going to have to flood through the left side of the map. Not a fun situation to be in, and you're going to have to hit the high horse, get in those doors, and do it fast.
Right now, here we go. Gorilla Mates finding anything there? No, it's going to be a couple of 3 in the feed. Optic Texas, you've got this one. Holding on. One last hit from Priester down low in a contest, and this might be enough to force us to another hard point on the hard point. Shotzzy, Roman, finding his time, waiting for the perfect moment for the kill, doesn't get it. The game is not over yet, folks. The game is afoot. Oh my word, 35 seconds left on the point. Who from over the top? Can he stay alive? No. 1v1 on the point. Dashy v Lens. Lens wins it. Trades are now on. Anyone there to get in the time? Shotzzy still alive. Shotzzy down. Oh, the battle continues.
Surely there's no way that
It's not over yet. Oh my good God, how many lives do these cats have? Deep spawns, 2 seconds, no one there for the Gorillas Mate's gonna be able to move towards it. No one there. It took a minute.
Well, last round LAG just sent 2 through the middle of the map.
Aye.
That's the wrong direction.
And you'll take it. I think that's done hit his teammate, did it? No, we've still got a lot of presence forward. And another member of Gorillas Mate's just caught unaware. Down the skies. Surely not. Catwalk player should be getting in the mix in a moment, but Skies is now armed and dangerous. Big Bruce doesn't lose those fights.
Is it a drive-by or a fly-by? Optic, you gotta be faster. There's one kill. You gotta hop the bomb the next like 12 seconds. Kismet might just be able to catch a player, or he might get caught. How fast can you go?
He's so fast. Kismet. Down, done, and that is game with 1 second on the clock. Man, he was running for his life. Either way, Optic playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of wind in these sails.
And they finally got the bomb as well, which is nice, but now you're gonna have to root out all these players on LAG, and even with the ball damage, he wins the first gunfight.
Has slayed his way through this, but it is not over yet. It's now down to the ARs. It's Priester to stay alive, or it's Dashy for the map. He could hop this, but Big Bruce, the greatest irons in the league, strike down the Gorillas Mates again. Optic.
And with you, like, just by, like, obviously, like, it's a small sample, like 2 days, but I feel like the biggest difference with him, and I told him this, was, like, you just seem more just confident in your game, essentially. And, like, that applies to, like, his communication, to his spawn knowledge, to, like, the routes that he's taking, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
I feel like you two mesh really well together as well. Just, like, the pacing on the map.
I'm not gonna lie, like,
be crazy.
Like, obviously, me and AG, like, don't get it twisted, like, we definitely work good together, and we won. But in terms of, like, how we mesh, me and Kyler, it's very, like, just one, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he can match your speed.
We're just, we're just
like unspoken. Like, it's kind of like just it just works.
Yeah,
like peanut butter and jelly.
What's like,
ain't that right? But Ant says the boys are looking really good, and I believe it. Again, I'm excited to see Hook back alongside Ant. Just there, you guys have been historically so good together. So
yeah,
I know everyone's freaking out, and obviously AG is a top caliber player, and you know, seems like everything's falling apart. But Kyler is also no player to shrug at, man. That guy is nasty, and these guys have great natural chem, so I'm excited to see him play today.
I gotta tell you guys are probably vibey too. Like whenever whenever you guys make a change, no matter what team makes a change, there's just always this vibey period where everything's just like giddy and happy, and there's like
feeling.
Yeah,
it's the honeymoon. Yeah,
I think you guys are just confident. I'm of course riding with you guys.
That really invested in the offseason. Not only do they bring Hydra in from the New York Subliners, now Cloud9, they also steal Scrap from Toronto Ultra. Envoy makes his return with Scrap in the LA Thieves jersey. And Ghosty, he's been playing cool, calm, and collected. 4 minutes of hill time in his most recent match.
Yeah, and I think you just look right at Ghosty, and that's the personality of this roster. Every time we go to the comms, they're just screaming like, I don't care, I'll run them. They're going at them, everybody's challenging, and that could also be the bane of their existence, though, the over-challenging. We've seen them already lose a search and destroy to C9 because of it. So something to taper down, but use to your strengths.
The whole way, and his team's down again. Thieves hold on for the second hit.
And, well, maybe some interesting spawns actually showing up on the map. Lens is going to spawn out. His teammates do have the rotation, and Scrap's going to be working the flank. So Sky's right now trying to be that cutoff man. But again, it's really just the missing piece. Scrap on the back line. You see it in the kill feed. LA Thieves win every single important gunfight at the exact same time, and Gorilla's mate do not have a point. 10 combined. Hydra started off 7-0, and Hydra, I think, frankly, just gave up the timing because Gorilla's mate were a little too slow for him. So this is diabolical, and I gotta say, from what we saw week 1 for Gorilla's mate, they had a couple holes in their setups in the hard point. That has not been fixed at all.
Homelander's got his son. It's diabolical. Get another break on the point. Yeah, we are. My goodness, it's another. It could be game. You have to get in there, Priester. A moment now to save it for his boys and force the next point. Can he get one? Yes, he can. Can he contest? No, not yet. Still holding on. Have to get a player inside. It's not going to happen. The Thieves have done it. Or have they? Number 6. It might not be over yet. There's the final kills you're in. They hit each other well. This is Hydra from up. Sorry, from download up top and right into the end of the round immediately.
Another first blood for Kids.
Another for Kids, and somehow Ghosty managing to finish the job there. Priester checks B, nobody home, still a lot of love towards the A-bomb site. How are we going to retake this, Gorillas, mate? Skies and Priester up high, fast wrap. They're going to run into a bit of trouble here. Trouble, his name is Hydra. He gets his, as Ghosty does as well. Lins can't find it, and that's the map, boys and girls. Yeah, like...
Two hit out wood and one spawn bed. Two hit out wood. Yeah, we're doing out bed. On new. I'm trying to roll. On new, dead. New, dead. I'm coming. I'll actually get right. I'll get right. Yeah, I'll get top mid then. Be a little bit. Nothing low right.
We cannot win the game here, but we can look towards a new hard point as well. That's where the Gorillas mate are going for, trying to find something on the other side. Oh, Skies! Can you get it? Yes! A break at the last possible moment, but the hard point is not yours. Far right-hand side of the minimap. Thieves are on the run.
Ghosty, I think he's just a prophet. It comes out of P4. This is for the game, and it's Hydra that might just seal it. Everybody dead, wiped off the map. That might just be game.
And Hydra calls it. Contest. Envoy. Priester. It's not over yet. Holding it down. Lins is in. It's not over yet. Lins is in. Holding the point. The contest. One more kill. Kiss me down. My God, what a hot point.
Nice. Is there also one on the back?
This one me, Jesse.
Yeah, this one jersey. I can go all the way. I'm backing all the way up, boys. I'm going deep, by the way.
That's fine.
Actually, I'm gonna get in the spiral yard.
Okay, get spiral. I'll go after him.
I died from Yellowhead. Yellow steps on.
Yellow steps in.
Nice, good job.
Mid on me then.
Missing Geo and Estro, guys. I'm gonna spawn on hold. Alright, missing Geo for sure.
Red hedge. Dead. Inside ticket.
Come on in.
He's going top.
Little
little bit of separation for the Thieves throughout our second hard point, but as we rotate over, Minnesota fully set up and ready. Go find her on the back here. He has gone uncovered and unnoticed. Catches Ghosty for free. Follow up from Scrap, good off the trade, plus one more. Now Hydra is on the pinch. Paul shut down at stage. Good clearance around the hill here for LA. Nero over the top, doing what he can. He does well to catch a couple. Long-range shots from Hydra, not quite centered up, but Ghosty gets the double, and with that, Thieves can still win it right here. Yeah, Mons will move just a touch. Ghosty spawning behind, but you've got LA already on the new time. Envoy just has to win this 1v1 versus Nero. Does not expect him coming from the side door, though. Follow-ups are good from Estriel. Hydra trying to put the game away, but he gets shut down, and now the Thieves are subject to a potential spawn trap.
And now Minnesota needs to do exactly what they did on the second rotation of these hard points. Trap them as long as you possibly can. Do not allow them to win. Only need 2 seconds to close out this map. Number 1 is LA, but you see the kill feed. It's all purple. Hydra's able to strike for 1. Hydra's able to strike for 2, and this might be it.
Nero's got to try to get back into the hard point here. You cannot make a mistake. You cannot allow this contest to come through. First shots are deep.
Oh my!
Throw over the top. Double. The map will continue just a little while longer. Maybe a natural pinch developing. Envoy spawning out from the rest of his teammates, trying to get some damage done. Does LA try to win this hard point right here? Nero still holding strong inside the hill. Estro trying to follow up. It's still only at 248. You gotta rotate though at the same time. Can they get there? Hard point's about to open. One of the nades look like over the top. It won't make a difference. Envoy has stayed safe, and the Thieves will sneak out a near win as Minnesota continue to fight. And you can see Scrap like, whoa, that got too close for comfort.
3 seconds left. You want to trade effectively around this mid-map. Somehow, someway, Hydra finds himself on 6 in a row, but the trade is there. 20 seconds left. Thieves got to go.
And this is in one of those moments. Again, just take a look at the minimap. The Thieves are just going in one by one. These trades and these doubles are not enough to get on towards one of the zones. 14 plays 10. Paul through the middle of the map. Has a 1v1 with Envoy, which he wins. 9 seconds remaining. Minnesota, they are right on the precipice of 3-0ing the Thieves on the control and taking the edge of the series. The next breakthrough for the Thieves. Get on towards the zone. Hydra's saving the day. Maybe more at range. Envoy trying to keep him safe, but he gets pushed off the zone. Paul, can he step in to contest this? He tries to, but the extra 60 is tallied, and the Thieves have a 4-life edge.
Oh, now Minnesota have no more respawns because they use all that they had to try to end that game in 3. But now with the time being extended, this is where Hydra can roam. This is where he can start the slay, throw the stun out, catch the timing, watch it go left. Omni movement too good. 1 player left in Estriel. This is looking like a Thieves round.
And he's bottom bunker, and it looks like the Thieves know exactly where he is. Okay. Just so damn hard to get it through the finish line. If you keep going one by one, the pressure on spawn maybe just a bit too severe as Envoy's going to cut back across and make sure no one can get back over to B. Last hope for Rockers on the A zone.
There comes Envoy, the deciding factor right here. You know that he's on your pinch, but you get a teammate from him and Scrap. That's all for that. Thieves smiling at the end of this one. They steal that one away from Rocker.
Unbelievable.
But this is basically a tie game.
Yeah, Minnesota just had no awareness that this pinch was coming through Burger because the first hard point was still active, so you don't get a read off of where the spawns are from your teammates. And now a chance for the Thieves to completely crack the code. Geo, finessing, still alive somehow. How is Geo still alive? Paul's trying to follow up on this, but has to take a bit of a beat. Thieves, nicely, comfortable in the backside of this hard point, still spawning close. The little slide through, though, as Paul is able to get himself 2. Ghosty can't shut him down. Paul's done more than enough damage to allow Contest to come out, and Geo will secure a small break from the front.
25 seconds still to fight for, and if you are Minnesota, that might have been your last hoorah at that one.
In here, Jay, just comes down to can they get the trade onto Hydra? They do. It's a Nixie fight as the contest continues to be alive, but Scrap, oh, he's turning up when it matters most. 3 in a row. The pistol coming through. Geo trying to play heroics once again, and Minnesota are still in this.
They're still in it. They're still fighting. Trading effectively in towards Gens. 56-point difference. Now you have a timing flank onto Nero. Can he find at least one? But the turn and burn from Scrap too good with the pistol. Now a 1-and-1 in the point. Hydra's able to win that one. 12 seconds needed from Thieves to close out this series. Minnesota, you gotta make it perfect.
Small moment here. Again, a bit of an unread spawn, but Scrap right through the courtyard. breaks down Minnesota, leaving them with just individuals, and Scrap is teeing off on him. 3 in a row. 5 more seconds needed. Stuns his glass. He's got the read that Minnesota are spawning over towards courtyard side. The re-wrap back. Wow, little turn. Doesn't quite get credit for the kill, but it doesn't make a difference. The Thieves adapt perfectly and secure the series in 4 maps.
What a turning point of that hard point on the second half of those hills, man.
Is there a chance this goes to 5?
Ooh, of course there's a chance this goes to 5. I think these two teams will match incredibly well in this series. As far as the maps go, opening it both with Protocol, you obviously want to look at Simp and Ibizi, but we've seen what TJ has been doing on the map as well, so it could go either way.
I'm excited for this one.
They sure do. Last man Simp, all 4 dead. Great job by Carolina. Yeah, I mean, good job by FaZe early to make it messy, get some time. Great answer from Ravens. Vivid, a big part of that is he's on 3 straight, and now you're going to give that up, start to set up for our next rotation. Vivid staying alive. Nice little nades going to connect. Maybe create a little panic for the FaZe side. He's going to carry this 4 spree. Get ready for the drop down and Chow. Here we go. Big sequence now between these two teams. TJ, Gwinn finding opener. Celium trying to bring it back. Vivid though is still there and his spree is still alive. And what a great break. They make that look easy as they look to push up this lead. Yeah, now 5 in a row for Vivid. I thought maybe he was going to push after that nade. Gets a hit marker, but just waited for his teammates. They were still getting the scrap time. Up to nearly a 70-point advantage. Vivid having a game. He's on another streak. He's on 4 straight. He has 5 straight earlier in a big moment towards the P3, and he keeps it going here. Just dancing back and forth between 2 more players, so the streak will end there, but you haven't allowed FaZe to touch this hard point. And now we get ready for next. Yeah, I mean, 70-point lead. You're headed over towards this P2. Nobody really in control, but you have good positioning. If you're Carolina, you're just waiting on Gwinn maybe to lock down top middle. And he's going to do that. Him and TJ both able to find some kills. This has been an unreal performance. Now you just got to put them away. They've got hold of the hard point. They are locking it down. There has been no opening or any moment of success for Atlanta FaZe. I mean, even in the listening, right, just a lot of frustrations, not on the same page. You could see it in the player cams. I mean, this is unbelievable. Ravens are dominating, and you said it. We might get a 100-point club. Ravens could tweet that out. We haven't been able to do that for them for 5 years. Yeah, no. It is, well, I guess other than the map 1 versus Thieves, right? they got bodied. I'm saying for Ravens to do that. Sorry. I thought you meant for FaZe to be 100-point club. I was like, well, they're a little too familiar with the start of this year, but unbelievable. There is the pistol pops. This one is done as they get the final tick. And oh my God, Carolina Royal Ravens just slam them. They'll have to plant the bomb. Slasher going to slide in. He's going to find one. Get out. And then just gets out. And then Gwinn comes on through. So you catch all the timings. Cell now in a 1 versus 2 hits the snap, but Gwinn full HP. And bring it back in a 2 versus 3. Stun in. Hits both. Trying to hit shots. He's toast. Gwinn tagged, 3 bullets in it. Trying to get the reload. Not gonna happen. It's Gwinn and Slasher with another 2v3 special. Yeah, if he dies there. That's basic. I look at the map, I'm like, all right, well, it's working out, right? Ibizi, now 1 versus 3. I just did a lap on the outline of the map. Yeah, no, 100%. Sip's probably, what the hell? But he dies. There's an 8 hit. It hits, but won't matter. Carolina Royal Ravens up 2-0. I mean, point gonna be the tough part. FaZe do a good job. You see they're pushing up poolside. It's gonna be Simp and Draza, the BZ in the middle of the map. Cell just making sure they have arc control, looking over that B street. Yo, 2 for 1. Now it's 3 dead, and Vivid gets to move on up. That's all 4, so this might be deja vu last round. And because of this spot, again, look at that spawn. You're just not going to be able to get nades onto the point. Just getting farmed, too, by Gwinn. He gets through, and he's able to catch one that's weak in the back. Progress going forward. The difference is you don't get like 3 on this instantly like FaZe were able to, because Gwinn was pushed forward. So you just get 2 on it. It's moving a little bit slower, but you had 2 people in a position to get kills. Finally, you're able to clear them out or begin to. And I think that's just the difference there, right? You have 2 on it instead of 3. Otherwise, it's done. Yeah, I mean, still in a really good position. Oh, yeah, 100%. To close this round out. But if there's a way like FaZe wins this, probably the conversation is if we get in this scenario, let's make sure we have 3 on the point. But it doesn't matter. They spawn up, go right up B street. Well, able to win it.
looking to do the unthinkable. And they're just looking for the kills. TJ, some great damage in, but now you want to be able to play your life here.
He just needs one more bullet, I think, on both of those players.
Yeah, it was close.
3v6 now. But Gwinn, there we go. He's able to find the Angel, finds the double all down to draws. We talked about the 3-0. It's been a long, but it's finally happened again.
It's like you see it like a business. It's like that day since a workplace injury or whatever. They reset the clock like over
here. Because again, for C9, you just want to 3-0 them. You don't want to give Carolina some momentum. Their protocol has been phenomenal. And obviously, I know you took them down on the rewind S&D, but I don't know if map 5 would necessarily go the same way. Carolina crawling up and toying with the idea, but they get taken down. They're just playing for the kills with a solo cap, and they get punished for it.
Gwinn, how many can you get? The answer is 2. Ridiculous 3 for Gwinn.
In the movies.
Way, the whole team. Get back on the point. Stack it.
He made it to the movies, and you also do have a Hellstorm. Not that this is necessarily the best place to call it in, but another wipe like that, and you could finally get Gwinn gets cut down, and
he is in a little bit of trouble now.
Such a scattered push, too. 14v8.
Oh,
nice two-piece coming in from Gwinn. He is a lover of the slide. I think this is just going to be a life count thing, though. You just don't have enough bodies left.
Damage don't kill. You get A, 2 lives left. And that should be it, folks. The Ravens stay.
Good hold here. I mean, you could call GG if C9 don't get this break.
Well, they're trying. They're in, but Gwinn, oh, no way.
Okay.
Gwinn, what the hell? T joins him. C9, okay, cool. We are all down. Quick respawn. You got Slasher, slide, and breaking ankles. What year is it? You can definitely teach old dogs new tricks. What is loud? Gwinn is my favorite player to watch. I escaped from hell just to get upstairs. Listen, the life out of this. I gave out Oscar.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to work overtime to get that one. Gwinn really just able to feast. Hard point number 1. I mean, Gwinn was absolutely slamming. I think he ended up the kills leader. Was the exact same thing on the control and the exact same thing in hard point number 2. Gwinn loves to slay. Carolina love themselves some protocol. And this is the first time, but C9 still in a sweet position.
I think the trophy system is now gone. So if anyone's got anything left, it's Gwinn, finds 2. Slasher on the flanks. Attach peeled.
Damn.
As our observer team catches every kill on the retake. Slasher full pockets as well. Gunning at the ready. Trying to hold these players at bay. Watch out, see. He's throwing a doozy. Gwynn's on the pinch. In and out he goes. 15 seconds. This is it. Teach cleans up. It's all down to Attach. Where is Attach? Eyes are on. He's got guns up at the ready. Attach is down, and the defuse continues. The Ravens match point.
Oh my, dude.
Damn, Teach with the coverage.
God.
Planting at A, though. 2 of them are down low. Man disadvantage now. C9 hold this together.
And dude, Slasher is so heads up. He just read Attach pushing the street on the mini-map. So you got a main advantage for Carolina on this retake.
Gonna win the fight as well. Oh dear, Teach. Vivid in game. Attach has got to go very big here. Can he get at least a kill? The answer is nah, he cannot. The Ravens complete the first reverse sweep of the season in a devastating victory on Vol S&D.
Yeah, we had the minor, and then a couple matches after that, and then we go into Madrid, which is January 27th, I think. I think that's when we leave or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Look at this bracket. I'm excited for this, man. This is the first minor tournament of the CDL that they're throwing. It's a single elimination, best of 5 online tournament. They are taking the seeding for this tournament from the current standings in the CDL from the first 2 weeks.